streamed at. It's right here. If you guys want to know where you're being streamed at, it's right.
O-T-H-E-R. Okay. I'm gonna have to seriously take some time to re-educate myself. Okay, that sounds like dog shit. Well, the reason why I opened up Reason was so that I could fucking listen to these progressions. No, it was this one. Okay, so
I'll be a few minutes, guys. You guys are just streaming right now. I'm just gonna leave it all going. It's all up. I'll pay you back.
right. I don't know why I always have trouble between my D and G string.
Do what?
I don't know why I always have trouble between my D and G strings, especially on my classical guitars. See, right there, right there, it's in tune. There, it's kind of not.
Because you have to intonate your guitar.
It's a classical guitar. It's made of wood.
Right, you still got to intonate it.
How on earth can I do that?
You got to take it to a luther.
Oh, brutal. Oh, well, I guess I know a guy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear my guitar?
A little bit. Faint. But I still hear it. That's perfect.
Huh?
That's perfect for me. Yeah, since I have this, I mean, I just mostly focus on like lately. I've just been kind of trying to learn more like riscatas, I guess, or ricatas.
I don't know.
Just stuff like just using like a mariachi kind of style strumming. Or I'm using like my fingers and my thumb, you know. To create like more of the triplet kind of. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know.
It's like gypsy style guitar, basically.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Okay, cool.
I couldn't tell you E chord from a A chord.
Oh, okay. You're not really like into the theory yet.
No, I don't. Nope. I just play by ear.
That'll get you far. The shame about that is that it just makes it more difficult to like explain your ideas to other people. It just makes it kind of harder to communicate that sometimes. But then again, like it's not about talking about it. Talking about music is like writing about farting or something. I don't know. Is like singing about farting. Yeah, something like that. I kind of quote Metalocalypse to fuck that up. So how like I don't know, like who are some of your influences? Like, you know?
Like you know, probably a lot of different people.
Okay.
Nobody really just pops out. You know, I like blues and stuff like that. So, you know, B.B. King,
Cool.
like Joe Pass.
Cool. They're both really good. So kind of more an older generation of guitar, you're saying, or
Yeah, I like smooth jazz.
cool. It's all about the groove, you know. So that's cool. Yeah, I like stuff that's really like ambient, but with a purpose, you know. Stuff with like heavy undertones, but like ambient. As long as it just like goes somewhere, you know.
What?
I'm eating some of these
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about music.
No, hold on. I'm talking to my kids.
Oh.
Hold on. What?
Whoops. Oop. Ah. Still. Okay. So. Ugh. Sounded terrible. I really should.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. I think I need to get my tune real fast. Pretty solid riffing.
I haven't put new strings in this guitar in like a year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of guitar is it?
It's Ibanez.
Sounds really good. What kind of amp are you playing through?
I'm playing through a 11 rack of my studio monitors.
That's why it sounds so robust. Very good. Sounds good. Like I like it when you just feel the amp. You know what I mean? Like when you turn it on, like that. Just yeah, when you have like all the power behind you that you need for whatever you're gonna play.
Right.
Yeah, it just makes everything better.
You use an online tuner?
Yeah, but I guess it doesn't apply to this guitar because the strings are rather old. I didn't get around to putting strings on my electric today. Oh god. Oh Jesus.
What string do you start off with when you tune the guitar?
Usually A.
That's a problem too. You should start off with the G string.
Okay, well, give me yours.
But
Give me yours.
yeah.
Here.
You can just use your online tuner. What I'm saying is, when you tune, you should always start from the middle. So you should start on your G string, then B, then E, then you can do D, A, E.
Okay.
It's the same principle as tuning a piano. When you tune a piano, you tune it from the inside out, from the middle. So
Okay.
any string instrument, you have to tune from the middle.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I hadn't heard anybody mention that up before. All right. But can I still get you to play your G's?
You want a G?
Yeah.
Sound like you're sharp. You're about in right there.
Okay, wait 1 second. Make this. Here we go. Oh, God, yeah, what the hell? Still sounds off. That's craziness. How many kids do you have?
I got two.
Two. Boy or girl?
Two boys. Tell me if you can hear this.
I can't hear anything.
Couldn't hear nothing?
Were you playing anything?
Yeah.
Then, no.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you hear this?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hmm.
It could be a little bit louder. I could seriously like. What is happening? Like, seriously. Like, I just want the volume from the sound. There.
Yeah.
There, at least it works. Okay, cool. It's playable. Impressive. But can you play in the pocket, like, with like, what progressions do you know?
What are you talking about, progressions?
Progressions, like, it's fun to noodle and do stuff like that, but like there's, I mean, but that doesn't give me, like, I guess, like a song. Like, I have nothing against your playing. That's really, 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 really awesome. But like, what progressions, like, can you put that to? Like, yeah.
No, you want to hear some of the stuff that I write?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Arrangement. Cool.
Yeah. Here's one. I like the groove. Here's another one.
Here we go. There's some riffing. Yeah, that's cool. I like the groove. Yeah, I like it. That riff kind of has like a nice little snarl, you know?
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna pass you a link right now. Go ahead and check it out. Like, check out the songs toward the bottom, I guess. See now what you did right there, like I, what I'm fascinated in is like taking something like that and then like figuring out how to play it across
Do what?
multiple. Like what's fascinating with that is like I would take that and then try to like learn it in as many like different I guess like styles as possible to where it was like still yeah, like I don't know, like the way I guess my head works when I hear that, because that's pretty sweet riff, right? Like but like the you were going like well, I have no idea what you were playing, but like it was like yeah. But anyway, like I would try to like take it and just be able to play it like in whatever style I wanted, but still be, you know, just as heavy, I guess, with the dark undertone or the heavy undertone.
Right.
Yeah, like metal's totally possible, but like, you know, you can be heavy, but not like you can be heavy without distortion. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, this is my favorite part of this song right coming up right here.
That's it.
Right here. You probably like this one. This is a cool one.
Hey, you know, I heard of a website like where folks are taking I mean that's a really cool progression too. Like I like the it's very like 90s, you know. At least in my head, it's very 90s, and I like that. It's awesome.
There's a little jazz one. This one's cool.
You can almost take that into like a Primus direction, kind of. I like that. It's really in the pocket. You know, man, like
This one's pretty cool too. Yeah, you might be able to hear that one. Where's that's other shit on my other one here. Yeah, this one's pretty cool too.
Hey, did you check out the link that I passed you in the chat?
Let's see what we got here.
Like one of the ones from the bottom, like or from the lower part. Just not the first song. Just not the first song, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, thanks.
What you got here?
That's the pre-chorus. Alright, pretty good, I'd say.
So that was really good. Nice and mellow.
Yeah, a lot of people they're like they're kind of put off by it because of that very reason. They seem kind of put off by it, you know. At least that's what the reception I've gotten.
Right.
That's all sequenced right there. That particular one.
Right.
Um,
What are you using for your drums?
on the sometimes it's Reason, but other times it's Superior.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's some shit I recorded at the dungeon in Miami. Let's see what we got here. I'll show you one song that was played nationally on the radio too.
I know we were like pissing a lot of people off right now. Well, let's see. Well, that's been on the whole time, so. Let me change that. didn't even know what disqualifies. So I was like, what
Do
does
what?
disqualify? No, but like, oh, that was a mistake.
Alexa, ask one.
Okay. Uh,
I'll play another one here.
Sacrifice my soul for you. Would it end the suffering you're going through? And put to surface the demons devouring you. You die with the dead now, a beat that you just carry on. Look at yourself. What do you see? A world full of greed and disease. Down in the town. That's what you need. Now no one will enter your street.
I don't know, like, see, because I'm like hearing it through your speakers, like it's being picked up by your microphone. The quality isn't like really there.
Here, I'll send you the link.
Okay.
Where the fuck is Joe at?
I don't know. He was doing some game dev stuff. I saw him like, yeah, he's. I don't know. He disappeared. It looks like he was messing around in Unreal Engine a second ago.
Yeah, I was working on some game graphics too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mostly do art, like just insane, like messing with just getting into the programming and stuff. It's just too crazy. Plus, like I dropped like over a year learning Blender and the hard way, like before they even had UI updates or even cycles. I was learning it, and had I known that that I could do what I was looking to do, if I would have just learned Unreal and just learned to sculpt in Blender and that's it, and not try to like tie myself up with the rendering and just the rendering, like the texturing was one thing, but lighting and then the render was the thing that ultimately held me up, because I wanted to like be able to see things like live.
Right.
Yeah.
I just been working on some asset shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing it ultimately came down to. I was like, oh, well, let me try to put them in a scene, and then, I would spend forever modeling the scene, and then I would want to get a shot of it, but it would look like shit. Because just, I don't know, just, well, for a number of reasons, really, but I couldn't, like, see things like the particle effects, like, happening real time.
Yeah, it makes it difficult, doesn't it?
Yeah, quite. And that's the thing, like when I'm modeling stuff, like I'm arranging it, too. So, like with that mentality in mind, yeah, I just felt Blender like, I just could have accomplished a lot in Unreal, and now it's like when I look at it, it's just fucking daunting as fuck. Yeah, like, do I really want to learn all this? Really, Jesus. But it's that's kind of lazy sounding.
Right.
What is happening here in this picture? Like,
Yeah, I kind of been going for this pixel art style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me take a look. I like pixel art. It's really cool, actually. Okay, so like low poly kind of stuff.
Right.
But it's still like the important part is not like how many polys it has. Like the important part is, does it read?
Right.
Can you immediately identify it like upon looking at it? I think that's the most key thing. Yeah, that's Blender. Yeah. Cool. Dude, I threw away. You see, and out of frustration, like I threw away a lot of assets. Like here, I'll show you probably like probably the single coolest like render I managed to get. Um,
Yeah, I just started doing it probably a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I did this. Huh?
You just started doing it a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Shut the front door, really? Cool.
Yeah.
Well, you
Did the shark for my son right here.
well, consider yourself lucky, sir. You like were able to benefit from the from like well made tutorials, and have that advantage. Like I had to learn from these black and white books, like basically books with photos that were like black and white, and like you should Google like what is it, Blender 1.47.
Yeah, I did this rope bridge right here too. Looks pretty good.
Oh, cool. That's really cool. Yeah, like is that in Cycles or Blender internal?
Blender.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it was difficult learning the whole process there. Like at first, the way the books were explaining it, it was rather. I mean, they really, I don't know, just tried my patience sometimes.
Right.
Like the first thing they had us make was this. It was like this tileable freeway, more or less. That you were able to use you were able to like rotate it from an empty that you had created in the center of the object. You controlled that with its rotation, with the empty's rotation, like the angle that the freeway would more or less turn, or the array would turn. So like just reading something like that in Blender, like right off the bat, was like pretty abstract. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I used to do it a long time ago. I used to work on a Half-Life modification back when I was like 15,
Cool.
16 years old.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's still going on too.
Let me
So-
find the picture for you.
Yeah, it's a Dragon Ball Z Half-Life modification.
That's cool. Half-Life's a shooter, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where the hell is this thing? It can't be any of that. That's all ZBrush stuff mostly. Okay, so it's got to be in here somewhere. All right. I think I'm screen sharing. Yeah.
Yeah, it shows that you're on somebody else's screen.
Right. Okay. Cool. So let's see. Okay. It was like a church I was trying to put together. Like, I always kind of go over the top. Like, I'm like, oh, well, I want to do like a freaking, like something like a big gothic show. I wish that was modeled, but I want to do like something overly elaborate, and just like beyond like what I was capable of. I mean, like, who tries to build a gothic church not knowing anything about gothic churches, or the architecture and shit?
Right.
Like, yeah, well, like, I tried to do that, and just the whole thing became a mess. There's another shot of like some buildings and what I had tried to piece together. Like, I didn't make the furniture there, but the harpsichord I made, and like the tables and stuff like that. Like, trying to nail this thing. Let's see. Oh, I wish I made that candelabra, but everything else, like the spider, this, it's a butterfly here. It was supposed to be a moth texture actually, but in spider web. Oh, that was probably the single coolest shot right there.
You go to school?
Huh?
Did you go to school?
Nope. But anyway, that was a long time ago. Like, trying to mess with this stuff, trying to learn the particles, the system, like to like get some shots that were decent. Like, most of these were like years ago, like at least 5 years ago. Just trying to learn this stuff.
Right.
Yeah. God, there's a much better shot where I actually like have decent particles. There we go. Like, that's when I actually nailed the grass. I was so happy with the grass. It's like, yay! With some flowers. I didn't do these statues or this, but I was just so happy to like actually. As you can see, like, it was a big struggle, like trying to in my mind picture shit like this, but come out with what I came out with.
Right.
See, like, I started getting ideas like this. Okay, if I could do just a section of this, then I can, what do you call it? I can use arrays to build the rest. Yeah.
Right.
That's shit like this. Like, I would like to be able to figure out like a. But see, the thing that holds me up most is this ornamental, like, decorative stuff, which could be texture. You could do that with textures if you really wanted to, but I guess it just wouldn't. I don't know, like, how well it would hold up. It's another decent one shot I managed to get. I don't know, and plus just having such gothic taste, I guess. I mean, my artwork, like current artwork's much better. Like, I don't know. Oops. Current looks much better, like, just cartooning and, creatures and stuff. I get asked to do a lot of stuff by Joseph, as you can imagine, so, like, I just drew that like in pencil.
Right. That looks cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm trying to learn environments, like and characters and all that shit all at the same time. This was a sculpt my friend did, and then I just did some color over it. all old. I keep looking at my old artwork. Never mind.
Yeah, you gotta keep at it. That's what they say.
Yeah, like actually, here's the okay. Like here, I'll just show you the absolute most recent one I just finished. It's this one, Bow. So that's what I was kind of like trying to do with this shape in Photoshop was try to like try to work like a. My buddy said I should do some iterations for posterity, so so that's kind of what this is about. Going around
So you doing tutorials and shit like that?
tutorials? No. I mean, I'd answer questions and stuff. I mean, I do know quite a bit, but I don't really do tutorials like on my process, like because like sometimes like I'll just try different shit. Like right here, like I just kind of wanted the shape so I could kind of imagine it and do like a slightly modified pose, you know,
Right.
like I don't know, like when I see this guy, like I almost like think of like more of Gambit from the X-Men, like 90s X-Men. So like, so just
Hold on. I'll be right back.
I don't know where Joseph went. We were supposed to do music. What happened? Let's see, what? This is supposed to be a concept, not just painting. So let me think. Hmm. Oh, sorry about that. So,
Alright, I'm back. Guess Joe's never come back.
I guess not.
So you work during the day? Just do the shit when you go home?
Yeah, but work's been slow.
What kind of work you do?
Work for a sign company.
Where you live at?
Central Valley of like California.
No.
From Stockton. Remember, like, wait, are we still streaming? Yeah, we are. Can't say what. Just beware of the personal information.
Me and Joe have a friend that does signs.
Wait, what?
Me and Joe has a friend that works in the sign business. He does like raps and shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's cool. Like, yeah, something happened where, like, one of the local distributors that we get normal work through, like, they basically, like, blew the rest of their yearly budget, so we're waiting for them to get more budget. Before there's more, before there'll be a little bit more work. Plus, it's been cold.
Right.
Yeah, and that makes it pretty tough to like do the work. Oh, okay. Whoa. Damn, I haven't even eaten today. So, what do you do for work?
I just basically like do website development.
Oh, um, interesting.
Also sell like design assets and things like that. You can see, like here's all the shit I sell online right here.
So you sell these like they're templates, right? So people can just purchase these and
Right.
then they
Right.
right, yeah.
I got a new one I'm working on right here. I'll show you. Go to my Google Drive.
You know, you might be interested in something like that I have. It's a large. It's this book is humongous. Okay, it's all advertising art that like old advertising art, but the kind that came in like these in in these books. Like I don't even know how to explain it. Like how can I even get you a picture? Jesus, this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Um,
this is a new kit that I'm working on right here.
oh, cool! It's very cool. Very reminiscent of Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, so basically you can make your scene look like Yoshi's Woolly World.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't play that game, but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah, the kids got it.
Right, I figure that's where the influence might have come from, or the idea. It's a good idea.
Yeah, you can kind of this gives you a better idea of how it works, though.
Yeah, it has a like a texture that like an overlay that you have it to where it's like not beveled, but there's like a kind of an embossing effect, right? Like probably something like that. Like
Yeah,
sure.
you just set the texture on luminosity, and then that's pretty much it. So you just
Oh,
apply it as a pattern in Photoshop.
yeah. It's pretty cool though. Like that. So that's how the luminosity like
Yeah,
style works. Like I actually wasn't sure.
yeah, I just got a bunch of shit. I got like what 215 products here. Then also I have my website where I sell photography presets right here.
Ow. Dude, that's awesome.
I have a membership. I get a lot of people that buy this for
I was gonna
$39.
say, are you like Adobe certified?
Nah, I never.
No?
Nah, I never went to school or none of that shit. I ain't got
Well,
time.
you don't have to be. It's like you just take like a test.
Nah,
Hmm. I mean, I
then
don't
for
know.
my,
For a little while, I thought that meant something, you know?
yeah, it's just bullshit. And, like, this is a website I'm working on for freelance right now. So it's be $12,000 once I'm done with this.
Oh, yeah, putting together the website. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to make all the but you're doing all the scripting for this, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not just slapping it onto like a onto a document or something,
Right.
right?
Yeah, I'll
But,
do
but that's good design. Like I like everything, like all the different. There's nice little touches like with the gradients, with like the that have like the little the backgrounds that are like kind of frosted into there.
this is a site I'm doing for work right now. And this is my consulting website.
Do you have a friend who has a okay, like he has a site, right? But like just tell me immediately what you think. Like like it just I want to hear your first impression as a professional. Because he like actually went through a thing recently where like a family friend. Oh, I should have been msobiac.com, but I guess it's not. What?
Yeah, it's Michael Sobiak.
Yes.
Yeah, the website's shit.
What? Okay.
It's not even responsive.
I'm looking at. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I'll try this.
You see this right here? Not mobile responsive. Website's no good.
Uh,
I can see in DevTools, website's just fucking junk.
mm.
They have fucking their footer, which is basically wrapping the entire fucking website, and it's just fucking ridiculous.
Well, this guy was like trying to quote him like a ridiculous amount of money to have it.
It's got fucking JavaScript errors. It's just fucking junk.
Like, what would it cost to do something for him? like, with something respectable. You're not like go out to like I don't know.
To do a website, I wouldn't charge no less than 10,000.
Holy shit! That's crazy, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, but like just for this amount of content.
Mhm.
What? That's insane. That's a lot. Wow. Holy shit. But what would it feature?
Whatever the person wants.
Well, he just wanted to be able to, when people clicked on the images, like, like it would,
Pop up in a light box. Yeah, I know exactly what's going on.
yeah, I'm sure. There's just a marmoset viewer, that, so that they're able to view their models like, they had prepared.
Like whoever did this, like they have it set to they're floating these elements, and what they should have done was done an inline block. But what do I know?
No, hey, I mean, I'm not saying anything. Like he's just an artist,
Then they have a background image here when they could have achieved the same thing with a CSS gradient.
Yeah, I have no idea. Like I said, he's just I mean, he's just an artist, He's been what do you call it? Like mentoring me actually. Like he's used to work for 2K Games.
Like you see this right here. This website gets a score of 30 out of 100.
Sure. I can barely see it, but wait, let me close the chat so I can skip there. Okay. Yeah, 30 out of 100. Wow.
This fucking junk. But get what you pay for.
Oh. Well, I mean, I guess that wasn't kind of the question. Like, you know, like what, how, like what are the, what does something like this, like, you know, cost a person? Apparently, quite a bit.
Yeah, it depends on how you want it done, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, like an artist's needs are fairly like humble, I guess.
Like I always say, you get what you pay for, you know. And
I hope I didn't offend you or something. Like, you know, I mean, your work's like really good work, actually.
no, you ain't offending me.
Okay. Like, you sound a little offended, like, or put off or something.
No,
Okay.
take more than that to offend me.
Well, I mean, I don't know, like, I will say that the ability to support yourself and your family like through your artwork is like a goal that a lot of artists only wish to achieve, and like I gotta, you know, so I gotta hand the respect off to, like, you know, artists that are able to do that, like yourself. So, you know, it's still like still just chasing the dream over here. So yeah, so
Yeah, you just gotta stick at it. But just to kind of show you, like, how much money you can make doing what I'm doing.
Mm.
Like, if you look at my screen here, here's
Mhm.
one of the vendors I sell my products through.
Mhm.
So basically, you can go here, pay what you want. You can get access to all my products, and you can see right here the average price is $13.56. So if you do 6,000, just do 6,700 times 13.56. This right here has already made $90,000.
So you're putting basically you're putting together like these well, there are these bundles where it's like pages that people are able to edit and whatnot. And,
Yeah, they're just templates.
yeah, templates. Yeah.
So you'll get logos, get all sorts of shit. You'll get logos, you'll get business flyers, layer styles, Lightroom presets, email templates, web elements, business cards, PowerPoint templates. And people go here, you pay what you want, but you got to pay, you know, the average. And you'll see right here in the leaderboard, you have some people paying over $100 for it.
Mm. Oh, what did I say? So like what's the average turnaround time for like a project like that? Like with all the inclusive items like that? Doesn't that take you a while to build it up?
Collectively, yeah, a couple of years for all those probably. Yeah, a couple of years.
Yeah, like I have a friend who's going to school for like he's doing the graphic design, but he's also learning the web page development, and like he's talking about like you know, just having to learn everything so that it'll work, you know, just across different devices, and you know, and be as
Right.
fast as it possibly can be.
Like when I do websites, I have my own framework that I built. Like if you look on my screen, I'll show you.
I'm still looking.
Hold on. Let me go to one of my. Yeah, I could probably go here. So you can see here. I'll go to source. No, we'll go to here. So you know, this is my framework that I built. So this is all the SAS files, which controls everything, the look of the website. You know, I have different components, accordions, breadcrumbs, buttons, cards, carousels, color schemes. And that's just the CSS, you know. Then I have like my actual HTML, but I use a markdown language called Bug, so I don't have to actually write all the code out. So all this works in conjunction with this on top of the JavaScript that I have coded out as well. So what I do all my websites in is PHP, JavaScript, Sass, HTML. And
Yeah.
all this is
digest.
yeah, it's all self-taught too.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed, like that I never got another computer when after the Commodore 64 I did have as a kid. You know, like or at least learn like some like you know, just a simple form of like programming or something like that. You know, because I probably would have gotten into it as a kid. Yeah, but that's cool. So you have some like texture libraries like that and stuff like that, or for your.
But
So you have some texture libraries, I assume, and whatnot for creating effects like this.
well, all you have to do, yeah, you'll go to Google, and then you can do a search for
Whatever stream might be.
labeled for reuse and modification. So anything that you find here, as long as you do something to it, you can actually use it.
Yeah.
So for this pixel art shit, I've been doing this. I'm giving it a mosaic look.
Where did Joseph go, man? Thought we were jamming, dude. Like, what the fuck? All of a sudden, we're in artwork. That's cool. Actually,
Use Photoshop for your art.
Yep. I'm so sloppy. Like I get so like hung up on the line like half the time that I'm laying down that I just as a Libra like I get like like indecision to the point of like inaction, you know?
Right.
Yeah. It's the best way I can explain it. It's just indecision to the point of inaction. Let's just step back.
It's like you want it to be perfect.
Yeah. So it just becomes like more than I'm prepared to take on, I guess. So how long has it been since you've played in a band? Has it been a while, or are you still in a band, or?
I still do a Tuesday night with a.
Yeah, you I was gonna say you have the chops of somebody who plays like regularly, like you know, or at least you know, like used to doing extended jams and stuff instead of just noodling, like filthy casuals like myself, you know.
Yeah, I've been playing with these guys for probably around 10 years or so.
Oh, that's cool.
But I've played in a
Nice.
lot of different projects and shit like that throughout my years.
It's nice to have the personnel.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I've done one point in time I was gonna be a rock star, and you know how that shit goes. Never pans out, and
Well, you know how record labels are these days. I mean, I don't know. They just like, you know, you hear stories even about the ones that make it, but like they basically just it's never the right time to put out their record, and then like too much time goes by, they lose interest, and you know,
Right.
yeah, like so you never know. Like besides, like most artists, you know, they wind up, you know, they put out their record and they're already in debt to the label. You know, who wants that?
Not me.
Yeah, you know, it's like at least with the big labels, like that's what I understand. Shit's like, you know, I just I don't know. Thank goodness for the internet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done all sorts of shit. Made more money going out playing in a cover band than I've ever done doing originals.
Yeah, and it helps, and you know, like you keep your chops up at least. You know, you, um,
It's kind of sad when you think about it, really.
well, yeah, I guess. I guess like it's I don't know. It's a tough. It's tough. You know, like I've been faced with that decision before. Um, and you know, and I've had opportunities to like you know just join up with some players who were already you know established to basically do that kind of thing. Like I just I don't know, like there was a time though when I was hooked up with this like master drummer and percussionist,
Right.
and he was plugged in through Delta College, like a local community college out here, and it's by the University of the Pacific. But anyway, like and he you know basically like he was working with like the African dancers that they had there at the college and stuff like that. So we got to do like a lot of stuff where it was like very ethnic world music, like Latin jazz, funk, reggae, you know, Caribbean dance, like that kind of stuff. It was really cool. Like I learned a lot, like playing with those musicians, you know, and it was like I don't know, it was kind of like uh, my closest to like playing out, I guess, is like in terms of like at the because we could still play like along with cover bands and stuff like that. It's just you know, but we were mostly like doing that stuff for them. So it was pretty neat. Learned a lot.
Always played in original bands. The music I showed you earlier was one of the songs on there was played nationally
Yeah, you said.
through Bueller radio stations. I never seen a fucking dime. That was a pretty fucked up situation that I was in. I had to get a fucking lawyer and all sorts of shit.
You did.
Oh yeah.
Like, how long was that in like deliberation for? Like before? I mean, did you get it resolved? The situation?
Kinda.
Kinda.
It was got it resolved to a point where I felt okay about it, but I read all this music and
Not
we were, the kid that was the singer in that band was mom was funded the whole project, and
oh wow.
they decided they didn't want me to be in the band. They said I was trying to take control, which I was, because you know these fucking kids never want to show up to practice, never want to fucking do nothing really. But besides the point. But they music, and it was just a big fucking fiasco.
Yeah,
End of the
like
day.
I know the feeling, dude. Like when you invest a lot, like emotionally, like and creatively into a group, and then you know, then they start seeing things like a different way, you know. And then like something you just pour a lot of time into, you just You know, like you have to walk away from it. You know, or you're being asked to walk away from it. It's like, you know, I mean, for me, it's like no different than a divorce or something. Yeah,
Right.
you know, like in some cases. So
Yeah, I was just trying to get fucking paid.
sure, sure. I mean, some return on the investment. Yeah.
For a long time. I had to drive all the way out to fucking Delray Beach every fucking weekend.
How far is that? Like how long of a drive?
About a 2.5 hour drive.
Round trip or one way?
Uh, One way. So you're looking at like around 5 hours there and back.
For a practice session?
Recording.
A recording. Okay.
Yeah. But sometimes I'd have to leave work and then leave work
Yeah, shoot on out.
and drive all the way there, drive all the way back, wake up, be at work the next day.
How long was the recording process for? Like how long did it take you?
About a year to do a 4-song EP.
What? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like,
Yeah, that's actually
like how often were you going? Is the big question.
every weekend.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh.
and that was really pretty normal apparently.
Oh my goodness, dude. Like, was it their studio or like who owned the studio?
It's a studio in Miami called The Dungeon.
The dungeon. Oh, sounds
So,
pretty serious.
yeah, it's
Like, you know, like it doesn't cost cheap. Like it doesn't sound cheap, is what I mean.
yeah, apparently a lot of bands have recorded there and shit like that, but
Yeah. So, goddamn, dude, she was forking over a lot of money then.
yeah, I think when it was all said and done, she paid like fucking $80,000.
Holy shit! That's not even with the distribution. Oh god, that's like getting kicked in the. Oh man, dude. Uh, I, God damn, that's a lot of money.
Right.
Shit. What? So, what is the kid like a prima donna or something? Like I couldn't.
Yeah,
Didn't want to work for it.
pretty much.
Sucks. What kind of music?
Do what?
What genre of stuff? What was it?
You heard it.
Okay.
It was basically just
Well, you played
rock and roll.
you played a couple different genres though. Like you played some. Played
Yeah,
some-
but it was the last shit that I played for you.
Oh, I think it was the heavier stuff then.
No, chat. It's called Day Minus 7. You know,
Oh, it's in you posted it in the chat. Did you do the page also? Before I look.
no, fuck no.
Okay. I just I thought I'd ask before I look.
That was another problem too. He kept wanting to use this fucking management company. I was like, dude, this is doesn't make fucking sense. We do all this shit ourselves.
Yeah. Okay. Let me look. Yeah. What chat did you post it in? The Twitch chat?
On the Google Hangout chat.
I don't. I don't see it. I just
Uh,
see.
sound,
Oh yeah,
it
yeah.
sounds-
What am I talking about? Yeah, I see it. I see it.
That's a SoundCloud one.
Yeah, if it was a snake, it would have bit me through my computer screen. Okay, cool. Let's see, which one?
Favorite out of the bunch is called
That kind of reminds me of what is it? Foreclosure of a Dream a little bit right there, but yeah.
Songs that song's a complete ripoff of Theory of a Dead Man.
If you're talking, I'm not even able to hear you. So the kid was the vocalist?
Yeah.
Pretty ambitious. Pretty polished too.
That's alright.
Oh. It's alright.
Yeah, the other kids in the band, the drummer couldn't record on the CD, so they had to hire a producer to record the drums.
What?
Bass player did not know how to fucking play bass, so we had to hire a guy from a band called Twisted Method to record the bass.
How am I able to control that from here? God damn it. Like I want to keep. Oh, there we go. Finally, I see. Okay. There we go. So many volume controls are running right now, dude. Like it's just beyond me. Let me see. Let me ask you something. Like I'm not even sure if I. Okay, like wait, you said that you play mostly by ear, so like if I, you know what syncopation is, of course, right?
Mm,
No? Okay. I'm gonna post something in in the chat. Like you might like this band, like or at least it's like basically them playing like in the studio. Like I heard it and I really dug it. You might dig it too because it's just for as fluent as you are at like writing riffs and putting stuff together. You should take a look at this. Tell me what you think. Hell, I'd be surprised if you hadn't seen this already, or at least checked it out. Okay. Pardon me. Okay. I'd be shocked, but I'd be kind of happy because then, like, I'd be see what you thought.
I'm listening to it.
Well, if you skip like that, you have to kind of hear it before they come into it because the timing of everything. So, this is the only hardcore part. Sorry.
Yeah, not into that.
Not into that. Well, like what the fuck? Like I there were some cool like metal bits, but kind of landed on a lot of the wrong ones. Oh well. No, well, teach his own. I tried.
Yeah, they
Like
do a
I
lot of that.
thought it was pretty cool actually, but
They do a lot of that off time, weird time signature shit.
syncopation. Yeah, yeah. I, I guess like of all the bands that I've heard that do that style, like they're probably one of the more tolerable for me, like because at least they have like more of a sense of dynamic, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. But you're not into it, it's cool. Like no biggie.
Yeah, I don't really like that. I forget what they call it. It has like
Dense, yeah. Then, well, a lot of folks, they mentioned Meshuggah, and Meshuggah's still like that last band I thought was alright. Like, it's cool. Like I kind of arrived late on the scene there.
yeah, I usually just listen to jazz mainly nowadays.
Well, like what about jam bands and stuff like that? Like, I mean, there's a lot of, I don't know. For me, like, as long as it has like some kind of um, musical value that I can take back to my own projects, I'm cool listening to it. Like you like guys like Lee Ritenour and
Who?
Lee Ritenour.
No, I never heard of them.
Uh, he's got a record. It's called Captain Fingers. It's pretty cool. Pretty old, actually. It's got a really good version of "Isn't She Lovely" by Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, yeah. Don't really listen to too much music.
And you're like, I don't really listen to it either. Okay, no, really?
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Usually just put stuff on and jam out to it. Different modes and things like that they call them.
You don't know, so you know how to play it, but you don't know the name of it, or really like what it is that you're
No, I understand the concept of
like. Stuff or,
like 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 I went down to the Buckingham Blues Bar one time. There's a blues bar here in town where
yeah.
a lot of people come out and play and shit like that, and they have an open mic night on Wednesday, and I go up there and play and shit like that, and got a lot of people out there that know, music, I guess, if you want to call it that, and
Yeah, yeah.
they'd be telling me all the time, like, oh, you're playing this mode, you're playing that mode, you're mixing this, you're mixing that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really think about it like that. I think about it more in the terms of
Yeah.
each, like when I play lead, I look at the chords, and
Right.
I understand the concept behind a mode. A mode is basically just a language. Um, so like if I put a backing track on, it'll take me a second or so to figure out. All I have to do is just really get three note sequences in a row, and I'll be playing along to what they call a mode. So I understand that there's patterns. Like I don't even know a scale. I couldn't tell you what a scale is. But apparently I know how to play the scales, but I don't know them. I just know that there's patterns on the neck, and there's finger patterns. You're either everything's gonna be either a full step or a half step or a full step and a half. If you're playing like Middle Eastern music,
Yeah.
I know that there's a difference in the pattern.
Right. Right. I know.
But I don't.
Um,
I don't look at it like that. I look at it in the sense of there's a particular sound, and there was a guy who taught me something which I never forgot. And when he taught me this, it made a whole lot of sense. And he would say, when you play, hit your open E string, right?
Right.
And you can do what they call a pedal tone exercise, which basically means
Yeah. Totally.
you hit one note open,
Uh-huh.
and then you explore the neck. And what that allowed me to do was understand that through the open E, I can play a variety of different types of music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll do one real quick. I always do this shit all the time, but let me turn this fucking off. Right, so I hit the open E.
Yeah.
Right. So there we go. Sounds like blues, right?
Sure.
Same open E. Has more of like a I don't know, just a different sound, More of a Middle Eastern. Right? So I've already done, what, 3 different sounding things, right? And, another one. So that's what, 5? All different positions. Still E. I can go to A minor, or what is it? A major sound, I guess. So I just know open E.
But so through that exploration, you were able to come into recognize these patterns.
Do what?
So it's through exploration of the pedal tune principle, like that you were able to establish like the pattern, like where you would need to be in order to create what.
Well, through the pedal tone, what it allows you to do is, if you're playing a song with somebody,
You're in a
so
key.
let's say they're playing 3 chords, right?
Right.
Most players they'll stick to one tonality, right?
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
the majority of people is going to play the blues style shit. You know, what they call a pentatonic.
Pattern.
You know, 9 out of 10 times probably be minor pentatonic, right?
Yeah.
And they don't know how to get out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Me, I can go from minor, major. I can do harmonic minor. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Because I understand how I can connect the patterns to get from a happy sound to a more of a
Dark sound or diminished or whatever.
darker sound, or you know, maybe a funner sound. And that's what the modes are. The modes give you a different
Good.
different mood. And that's why, yeah, most players, you know, if they play lead, they don't know how to get out of this little box, you know, and like the whole pentatonic box, you know, like, right? Everybody knows that, right? Me, you know, I know if I'm playing in that box, I can go right out of that into like right? So I went from that blues sound started off with blues, ended up with a minor, you know, or you can do mix 3 right there. So yeah, with the pedal tone exercise, it just gives you a general understanding, for me anyways, of being able to mix, you know, these different flavors together.
Yeah.
And you know, I try not to, like, you know, if I'm playing.
That's why I asked you about progressions earlier, like because you were. I noticed that you were playing, and you pass different flavors in your playing. But, I just thought, like, that's but like, I don't know.
Yeah, like, you know, I can play all sorts of different styles of music if I want to. You know, it's you know, I can play Do you like bands like the Dead, like the Grateful Dead? No, don't never really listened to him before.
Oh, okay. Let me give you a little quick background about the Dead. You know, like a group with like keyboard player, over Jerry Garcia and Bob Weir on guitar. And Jerry, like he is, um, like being like an expert, like picker in general. You know, like being well versed in like folk and like just bluegrass styles and shit like that.
Right.
But like so like depending on what you're into, like I guess there's kind of like different records from the Dead that you might favor over others. Like
Right.
I would just I'm gonna go ahead and pass you Terrapin Station, like the worst Terrapin Station. Yeah, Terrapin Station's a great record, but see what you think of it. I mean, the song itself, rather, but the like the song like takes up the entire second record side of the record, but it's great. Hopefully, have a high quality copy because it's pretty shitty. Yeah. Okay. Here. Pass that along to you.
Send that shit.
Huh?
I said send that shit.
Here you
Uh, listen.
So this is like more.
Yeah, I listen to that rather than that other shit.
Yeah, like even beyond that, like there's it'll after that section breaks down, like there's an interesting section where like the drums are working and they kind of go off into like this really cool, like almost like island-esque groove before they bring it back, before they just bring it back, and they change timings, like, you know, and they go through like a really interesting musical interlude during the center, so it's great. It's a great tune. It's a great record. Terrapin Station is a great Grateful Dead record. Like, I recommend it over like Working Man's Dead or American Beauty, but those are good records too. I mean, you know, just depends on what you're into, you know.
You guys have I used to play in a band, but used to have one of their posters, like 99 songs, Grateful Dead or some shit like that. I don't know if you've ever seen that before or not.
99 songs, you said?
Yeah, it's 99 song Grateful Dead poster.
Let me look, see if I can't find it. So I'll find a picture of it. Yeah, okay, so images. This one? No. I mean, there's a link here, but
Man, if you watch
yeah, that's it. And that's the one I thought it was gonna be. Oh yeah, that's right, because like this picture is all the
yep,
different.
that's it.
Yeah, is all the different. I think I might have a picture of this in like one of the Grateful Dead books I have, possibly. But yeah, I love their art. Like I used to, I still do like collect their some of the really really good art. I mean, I'm sure as a person who's interested in design and like and whatnot, like fucking love shit like this. Like this is like some of these are like really amazing graphic design wise, you know.
Who did the artwork for him?
That's all this stuff like various artists. I mean, I don't think they had anybody in particular like they had a contract with. I mean, they, you know, that's a good question. like who's producing a lot of their artwork, because I mean a lot of it is fan based, but I mean sure for the posters it's not, you know,
Right.
but um but still let me Google that. It's a good. I'm sure I'd get a funny answer. Who does? Yeah, but if it, okay. Ah, yeah, okay. You know that. Okay. I guess in order to know that, you'd have to know who did the artwork for guys like Bill Graham. You know, because you know he had the Fillmore and like and you know there were a couple other ballrooms that they would play at like regularly. I forget. Here's like a collection of them, but it doesn't give credit to like any particular artist. I don't think. I mean, Bill Graham archives. I don't know. Whoa. Let's ticket outlets. Okay. Yeah, I can't make out like any of the other marks, like where this might have been produced.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Huh?
I said that's crazy, isn't it?
Why do you say that? Is that it's crazy?
That they don't tell you who did the artwork.
I will agree. Like, though it was like just a concert poster, so I'm sure possibly that Bill Graham like had somebody that he would go through. But I mean, to get something like this, I mean,
Probably say in the credits if you had the CD.
oh, this is just for a live show at the Avalon Ballroom. I mean, I'm sure their studio albums like are all, you know, the artists got credit, but I mean, like, just like their posters and stuff. But see how this is done, like how it's like a very line work esque style, you know?
Right.
Like I have
This is like a vintage look to it.
right, like I have a whole book, a very large book of like they're basically like in the old days, like when they did screen printing, they had to like take a photo, you know, of the image, you know, and then they could create their layout, you know, before they like put it together and like. I mean, I can't even explain it. Like, I just gotta show you pictures of it. but this book is humongous. Like, I didn't know something like that would be of interest to you, but. As far you know, as being into design, you know.
Yeah. Book world.
Just got your message. Well, what about it? Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, yeah, I'm reading a message that I didn't realize I got.
The fuck happened to Joe? It's like, come in here, man. We're gonna fucking jam.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have have any viewers. They all left. So I don't know what the hell's going on. But I don't know. I'm gonna go eat dinner or try to get something to eat. If you're on like a little later, I'll pass those pictures along.
All right.
All right.
Later.